Woohoo! I am live and I am trying something with my hair. I cannot determine if this is a good thing or a bad thing. So I will check nothing before I come live. For some reason, I go ahead and go, okay, I'm going to do a live stream, and then all of a sudden my phone starts ringing off the freaking hook, and no, I have issues. Now, you're asking what the heck's going on with my hair. The plain and simple fact is, it hates me. At this close, I'm chopping it off again. Alright, so we got our
that you filed with.
well, we're gonna make me smaller. Hold on. We're gonna make me smaller. Ah, no, we moved some things. Things to move. We're gonna make me smaller. Me higher up here. Alright, put that back there. Alright, we are good to go. So we're going to be watching Old Squishy Gardener, and we're going to do some submerges and insanity. There's like 3 videos in a row, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do all of them in the time frame I have, because back to the insanity of the calls I have just gotten. I was actually going to do this about 30 minutes ago. So, yes, I'm wearing glasses, assuming. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. Which is the wrong screen. Over here.
Is this working?
It was a.
So it was simple. Did you file it with Mr. Borkin?
I don't believe so.
You have to file anything you file with this court with Mr. Borkin, and opposing counsel is considered not filed. That's the court rule for any court.
So you're supposed to let the other side know what you're doing, basically.
Must have
This isn't football.
missed that.
So he filed something called affidavit of high prerogative writ of quo pro warranto.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not something that gets filed in the district court anyway, but he did file that, and I presume he's gonna file that with you.
I know nothing about these filings they speak of. I just know that watching some of the guys, ladies, lads and lassies, I want you all to look down at the screen. This way. An iPhone. Just let that sink in for a second. Okay, where was I? Okay, so listen. Apparently, in a court of law, there are supposed to be no surprises for either side. Honestly, can people not leave me alone? He's me mother. Hold, please. That was my mother. She was calling me on one of her phones that don't work as busted via FaceTime because she couldn't find her phone. She wanted me to call her phone. Then as soon as she calls me, she finds her phone. old age is real, people. Old age is real, and it doesn't help that she's a blonde.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I will do that.
Your Honor, my property, my client is here to chime in.
Okay, chime in.
If it's necessary to give testimony.
Okay, Mercy. I'll let this guy hang himself with his own words.
Document is. He is filing something here that he wants a fraud of false claims for $30,000, conspiracy $250,000, failure to respond $1 million, failure to respond is outlined $1 million, summons to the court, which you can't do. I'm not even sure what any of that means. Responsive communications $250 a page, and then $2,306,500 for review and research of responsive communications at $500 an hour, because it says it's 8 hours. So,
I'm sorry, I just checked my phone to see if the second coming of Christ has happened. It's the only way I would believe that anything that he's asking for is coming to him. Moving on.
The property was put into trust as a trust property, and the subject matter of the trust is the subject matter of this case is under the trust. The case number, account number has been conveyed to trust as well, and I was seeking to have this matter handled with equity.
Mr. Day, I'm seriously becoming very concerned about your mental capacities, which is a very unique situation to have to deal with in a civil case.
I'm not sure what to say to that. Ultimately, if just seeking for the
Okay, listen, I'm trying to move my picture, but I keep getting the other screen, so let me see. Here, okay, let's bring me down here, because y'all need to see this reaction going on here. Let me see. I can shrink. I really don't want you all to see my ceiling, so maybe I'll move myself over here, but you still see my door, so my ceiling is confusing, and for anyone who wants to know what's on the door, that would be Minecraft, because I want you all to see this judge's face during this court thing. So let me go ahead and click and see if that works. Now I look like a giant rectangle. Okay. Oh my god, an image of that kitten, and when you touch it, it goes up into my head. Excuse me, I've lost my mind. Oh, wait.
Plaintiff to provide that the original negotiable instrument wasn't securitized, because if it was invested or securitized, it means that it should be discharged.
Mr. Borkin, do you have a response to whatever?
I would focus on the complaint that we filed, which was for non-payment of rent. I would indicate that there's still an amount of rent owed to date.
I fully understand that. However, at this point in time, the court just indicated that I have some concerns about his mental capacity. As to whether or not
I think you're not the only one.
Because I don't think that he fully understands what's happening here today. So I'm not going to.
I think he completely understands what's happening here today. I think he's just playing a BS game with you, Judge. Mostly because these people are nuts. I find it hard to believe that people are this freaking gullible. my mind just flashed back to an uncle I had. And he's not a stupid man. He's not a stupid man. He's a very smart man. Very smart. But, I think I've heard him say this stuff before.
To proceed unless I feel like he fully understands what's happening, which is a problem.
Your Honor, I believe there's another defendant on the complaint. I don't know if they're present today.
Is Miss Erica Weatherspoon present with you?
No, she's not. She's currently 9 months pregnant.
All right. First of all, Mr. Borkin, I'm not willing to move forward on this today. I have to do several things. One is I want him to file with you the motion that he.
Okay, just because she's 9 months pregnant, how come she's not on the Zoom call? Unless she was actually in the hospital in labor or having contraction on the way to the hospital. Why isn't she in Zoom call? I mean, literally, you're not going to the courthouse. You're sitting in your house or wherever you are with a phone. Most times, I mean, hint iPhone lady here. Alright. So, there's really no excuse for missing Zoom court.
File with this court. So that needs to go to you. 2, I need to research how to do a referral in a civil case. If that can be done in a landlord-tenant case so that he fully understands what's happening, because I don't think he understands the proceedings that are going on right now. And then 3, I'm going to refer him to speak with someone at legal services so that I can at least feel like he's had that ability to communicate with someone. If he doesn't do that, then that's a whole separate subject, because then maybe I can at least justify moving forward with where we are right now. But at this point, I am not comfortable moving forward.
Your Honor, I would provide my email address and you could
So
send his motion to my email. That's easier.
the judge is in disbelief.
Mr. Day, are you able to?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to determine, are you able to see what's in the chat feature, sir?
I think.
Do you know how to get to chat?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Right. What you're gonna need to do is look on your phone. Do you see 3 dots?
Of course he doesn't. Because despite the fact that he knows all the Black Law Dictionary from whatever one he is reading, he knows nothing of technological advances. He knows nothing of technological advances. He knows nothing of technology, okay? It's a wonder he's on this thing. In fact, if these sovereign citizens actually behave like the time period they believe they live in, the Amish would blush.
At the top of your phone that say more?
I'm currently on a laptop.
Oh, okay. So look at the bottom of your
Okay.
screen. You see it where it says chat? You see something in red at the bottom that says 32 or 33?
I do see chat.
All right, click on that and you should see his contact information in there. You need to file this notice, motion, whatever you call it, with him. Okay, so that's first step. 2, you need to, I'm referring you over to legal services so that you can talk to them about the nature of these proceedings so that you fully understand them. Okay?
So you get out of the dark ages and come to the ages of Zoom.
And that is, they have hours between 10 and 11:30 on Tuesdays, and then 2 and 3:30 on Thursday. Okay?
Okay.
And then I believe the last thing I said was, once you've served them with that motion, I'm going to look into whether or not there's the ability to refer for competency, and I'll have that answer when we come back here next week. I'm going to adjourn it over for 1 week to see where we are with all of this.
Am I not able to ask for a jury trial? Is that a different process?
You can ask for a jury trial. There'll also be an escrow where you have to put your money in escrow until that time comes.
Oh, okay. Is that escrow? Is that something that you all provide?
You have to come to the
I know the mic is on. Does he realize that escrows? That's what y'all. Did he honestly think that that's where the money's gonna go? That he's gonna get paid? I have a feeling. That's what he's thinking. I don't know why.
the court and put your money into play it here at the courthouse, sir.
Okay.
And you have to file the proper demand for a jury trial. That's probably why you need legal counsel.
Okay.
Okay. So how much is the rent per month?
Are you asking me, ma'am?
No, I'm asking Mr. Borkin.
Okay. Sorry.
My complaint indicates that monthly rent is $1,083.
$1,083. So that's how much you'll need to be placing in the escrow until the trial happens, okay, sir?
Okay. Cause I think my partner, she completed something with Michigan Bridges to maybe get some kind of a extension or help or something financially.
That may be true, but if you request a jury trial, you have to put your money in escrow. If you don't, then you waive your right to that jury trial,
Okay.
okay?
So basically, either pay up, either to the landlord, or to the court for the landlord when you automatically lose your case, or just go with a regular hearing without the jury trial. At least that's what I'm understanding. I'm not seeing a jury trial in the future.
That's why I'm telling you to go over and talk to legal services.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna bring you all back here on March 15th. You need to serve him with that document, okay?
Yep. Yes.
And then I'll see you here on March 15th. I'm gonna schedule this at 3:30,
3:30.
okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, there's a gentleman here with a phone of Motorola 5G. Ooh, sir, could you unmute and tell me who you are?
Hi, my name is Kevin Hugan.
Mr. Hugan, I called that case.
I have no idea.
I called that so long ago.
I've been on this phone for so long. I had no idea. That I really just came to court. I don't know.
1 second.
What,
I got to go back and figure out exactly when I called and what happened.
You're late.
1:58 p.m. I called it, and what we do.
Adjourned to March 29th at 1 p.m.
It's adjourned to March 29th at 1 p.m. So it got.
I've been on the phone for 6 hours, Judge.
Your Honor, sir, I called you. Sir, I called you.
I know. I didn't know how to unmute it. I didn't know. I told you, I really just came to court. You know what I mean? Like, I missed a whole day. I don't know the time. I can't do work.
I can't. This guy, I can't.
Like, I took a half day off today.
I can't recall this case. The attorneys are gone.
What about attorneys?
I called the case and I called the names like 3 times.
I didn't know how to work it though, ma'am. That's not fair. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I sat here the whole time on the phone.
Wait, this guy, this is the one who had the phone down like this that was looking up at the ceiling. And you're telling me that you could have done this when your case was called? Alright, dude, you were away from your phone entirely when your case is called, if that's the case. Because literally, your phone is sitting on the table. We can see your smoke detector. At least I think that was a smoke detector. It could have been a light fixture. But, at any point in time, like, you had just waved a few minutes ago, you could have done this. I'm sure someone would have noticed you. I'm positive someone would have noticed you.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Like last time when I called it, the dude, he just said, my baby happened to come in and help me get, she's like, just unmute this. I didn't know. I've been on the phone since 12:50. And it's wow. Okay, I don't know. So what happens now?
You have to be back here.
He realized it ain't working.
At 1 p.m.
That is the date that it was set at, March 29th at 1 p.m. You're lucky that you didn't get a judgment against you today.
I understand that, but it could. Hey, I'm at the point.
What you want me to do? The attorney's not even here. We can't handle a case ex parte, sir. That's the next court date. There's nothing I can do about that. If you want to call them to talk to them about trying to work it out, that's on you. But I can't talk about the case itself.
So just wait till 29th at 1.
I don't know if you heard the rest of what I said.
Huh?
I don't know if you heard the rest of what I said, is to call the attorney and try to talk to them about your case and see if you can work it out. I don't know if you heard that part. Please do that.
So call them. So how do I get a hold of their attorney? Do I call them? Do I call the apartment? How do I get a
Do you have the notice of the hearing, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
The attorney's number is on there and the attorney's name.
Okay.
Call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I turn out to be the bad guy. This is great. I don't know how stuff like this happens, man. I'm just trying to be, I'm on my life is crazy these days, man. I got my money to pay my rent. Date some scumlords.
Then pay your rent and then it's done.
No, it's not. See, you don't even know the case. It's not about the rent.
Okay, fine. And then you need to stop talking in court before you upset me.
I'm trying to hang on. I'm sorry, man. I'm not. I'm trying to.
You should go. You should go.
The guy was fired in the whole sovereign citizen, I swear. Okay, so this was one of the videos. Okay, next up we have this one, which is round 2. I don't know if it's the same person. Yeah, I think so. Although at first glance, this guy looked like a girl to me there for a second. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up. Here we go. We may only be doing 2 of these videos and leaving the 3rd one for another day, depending on how long this runs before I get to the next video. But it's only 10 minutes, so we're hoping.
All right, so first of all, there was Mr. Day. Did you please state your name, sir?
Daylight come and the stupidity don't go home.
All right, so first of all, the court had adjourned this because I had some concerns about Mr. Tariq Day's capacity to be able to represent himself in this particular case. I do not find authority.
Where's the baby?
To refer in a civil matter. So therefore, we'll have to address this matter like any other normal matter. Mr. Borkin, did you receive Mr. Day's?
Mr. Day, did you file your paperwork? I I'm watching, always watching.
God, I'm an idiot. That's one of the movies I need to rewatch. Monsters Inc.
Did you file your paperwork, Mr. Miskowski?
Motion.
I did, Your Honor. He emailed it to me following the hearing.
All right. Mr. Day, at this time, you can go ahead and argue your motion.
The motion is that making an interim claim against the property, the alleged property, 251 302 Stevens Drive. Like I said, I sent my affidavits to you that have not been addressed, as well as the affidavit to the plaintiff that has not been addressed. And I'm just here to see if the plaintiff is going to rebut any of the claims that were made within the correspondence.
Thank you. Mr. Borkin.
Your Honor, I would respond to this motion by saying that it has no basis in Michigan law, landlord-tenant law. It's not within the court's jurisdiction to grant the relief that he's asking or
Objection.
claims that he's bringing. Mr. Day, I didn't interrupt you. I'd ask that you grant me the same courtesy. Your Honor, I'd ask you to
Mr.
deny the motion and set this either for trial or be prepared to take testimony to find no triable issue.
Mr. Day, is there anything you would like?
Okay, y'all, I just realized something. I'm on the wrong street. I'm on the wrong account. I thought it was doing something funny. I'm on the wrong account. So, we have some fun here. I'm getting messages from my mom going, why is this lighted up here? Oh my god.
Technical difficulties have followed.
Like to say?
Yeah, I was attempting to keep this private because I don't want to cause any confusion out there. But I did send you a document in your ex officio capacity, placing you as a fiduciary to this case and account, and which was
Not sure what a fiduciary is, but she doesn't look amused.
not answered. So a notice of fault was sent stating that you agreed to the claims within the initial executive order, affidavit high prerogative writ quo warranto to
The weather we what? What the heck is a really Sarah plays this. Ridicule Wortham? Sounds like some species of worm or slug. Ridicule Wortham.
Behold, the widow Wortham. For you see, it is transparent.
I don't understand these terms.
take over the assets of the case to charge it off to the plaintiff. But as I sent the response to the plaintiff is not prepared to address the response, as it was stated to the plaintiff that they had until today to address all of which was requested to be addressed in the response or in the correspondence to the plaintiff. If they weren't prepared to answer all those today, then the case will be dismissed and the account will be satisfied.
All right, so my ruling on the motion is exactly what Mr. Borkin said. First of all, I don't have any jurisdiction over whatever issues you're bringing up, because those are not actual issues. Secondly, that's not an actual motion. There is no basis for the motions that you filed in the law, as we exist. Sir, if you object again while I'm talking, you're gonna get held in contempt. Do you understand?
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm trying to, I understand that the court doesn't have jurisdiction because it's, the property.
There's nothing that you have said that is even a real motion, sir. The motion is denied.
It's an affidavit. It's not a motion.
All right, I'm gonna schedule this for a hearing at this time, sir. I advise you once again to go see the counsel. And then, I'm gonna schedule it on the 24th.
Affidavit